Today I'm having a look at this Bandai Tamashi Nations SH Figuarts figure. This is the Iron Man Mark 7 Avengers Assemble Edition. And it's a 4-year-old figure, but I've never opened it. It's still sealed. So here we go. Here's the box. Pretty nice premium box as always from SH Figuarts. Unpiratable quality control sticker up there. Nice font on here. Nice gold font. Yeah, it's kind of raised a little bit too. All the official looking emblems and stuff. Yep. And there he is, Mark 7. Pretty nice suit. This side. Yep, another picture. And on the back, just got a few, product shots. Looks cool. This must be a web exclusive because once again, it doesn't have an open window in the front, so that's why it's like that on the box. But anyway, getting right down to things inside. Here's the detailed instructions on how to put stuff together. Yep, pretty nice. It's handy. It's helpful. Glad they do that. A lot of little parts. And then right out of the bat, here's the figure in the clam tray. Shows you everything he comes with. So you can see everything that's in here. He's got a bunch of different switch out parts. He's got the shoulder mounted cannons up here, which go up right up here on his shoulders. He's got the arm cannons, which are here, which they're actually on his upper wrist up here. Then he's got the hand cannons, which switch out, which are down right here. And then, of course, he's got two thigh mounted rocket plates, which these switch off right here and they pop right on there. And then he's got the hand repulsor blast and the feet repulsor blast. These are the long hand repulsor blast. And they're pretty nice, pretty detailed. Yeah, they look good. I like the translucency, how it goes from yellow to orange to white. And they plug right into his repulsor hands. Then you got another set of those here, the shorter ones. And then you got these kind of chunky looking ones right here for the feet. These are a little bit stylized, I want to say. Some people think they look more like animated kind of look. But yeah, they're okay. They plug into the feet. Yep. And then you've got 8 different hands, 6 right here and 2 on the figure. So that's not bad. It's got quite a few little parts. But out of the box, it's a pretty nice looking figure. It's kind of a chunky suit. He's kind of a little bit of a tank. One thing I noticed right here is the arc reactor is not like looking lit up, and neither are the eyes. Usually they have them looking a little bit more like they're active, and this one is not. There's nice detail in there, but it's not like lit up, which to me is kind of a bummer. I mean, I know this figure doesn't light up, but it would be nice if they kind of simulated that. Just for that fact alone, I may end up just putting this into a Hall of Armor. I have several Hall of Armors for my SH Figuarts Iron Man, and I may just stick this Mark 7 into a Hall of Armor, like this. But anyway, it's pretty nice. It's got decent articulation too, not bad. The shoulders here are a little bit chunky. They come up, these shoulder pads come up on these hinges, but the shoulders have an up and down kind of hinge on a ball joint, which kind of comes up and gets out of the way. There is a little bit of swivel up here at the bicep, I think. Well, no, it rotates at the joint, actually. So that's not a true bicep swivel. They do have double jointed arms, so those get up pretty high. Ball jointed wrists, which pretty much go any direction you want. And these do swivel, I guess, a little bit down here. Let's see. No, they do not. Oh, that's a bummer. See, and these are the arm rocket ones that open up where you can switch these out and put the forearm cannons on. Yeah, so that's that. But it's not really, I would say, a true butterfly joint. It's more like oh, that fell off. It's more like it's in the socket. It's a ball joint, I want to say. But these do, get out of the way. You can shift it up and down. Not terrible, but not great. But, anyway, double jointed. So, and as far as articulation on the waist here, they do have a little bit of a shift. This thing pulls up a little bit. See, it's a little gappy in the center. That's it. You can pull it up and then crunch it down to help with the articulation. But it bends forward, I want to say, like that much. That much right there. Back, not that much. It's kind of an ugly break right there. But, so, yeah, a little bit of they should have done another layer under that to hide that. That's kind of a little bit ugly on that part right there. But, and the head does go up. It's got a double system here where it's got a joint for the neck and a joint for the head. And you can shift it and get it up like that for a flying pose, which is not bad. See, and it goes up like this. And it has a little bit of tilt, not much, a little bit. Mine's kind of pretty stiff. Like I said, this is a 4-year-old figure. It's never been out of the box, so it shifts down and forward like that much, I want to say. Like so. But not terrible looking up, because you definitely want to have this guy in a flying pose. I mean, that's the whole object of Iron Man. He's always flying. So, but it's a good looking paint job on it too. It's pretty nice. But anyway, so as far as the hips, they go out. I want to say they go out that far. They do have a gigantic drop down mechanism, which has a huge ugly gap right here. Very gappy. But I mean, as far as like, you know, as far as functionality, it does have the functionality. It's got a little bit of a swivel up here at the top. Mine's pretty tight. So you can swap it, you can shift it, but it's pretty tight underneath. It's on that ball joint in there, and it actually feels pretty tight. But double jointed knees go back that far, and it does have toe hinge down here on these. And these little toe caps on the toes are metal, so it's got the die-cast metal parts of the die-cast metal feet. They go down. It has flaps on the back. Flaps extend up. These extend up. If I can get them to work. Yeah, like that much. There you go. So the feet can kind of go up. Not much. Not much, I want to say. Back down that much. Hardly imperceptible. As far as rocker, ooh. I don't feel anything, to be honest with you. So that's kind of a bummer. It's a little bit limited. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's a little bit limited. But I mean, it's sometimes these figures are over-engineered, and sometimes they're not. And this one is kind of so-so. It's got some decent engineering, but then it's also got some problems, if you ask me. But it's still a nice figure. It's pretty nice all around. It does have flaps on the back that extend up here. Let's see if we can get all these open. It's got 4 flaps, and these kind of extend up like so. But once again, it's molded, but it's not painted. I mean, you can see the color, but that's not paint. That's actually the plastic mold. So they kind of cheaped out on painting underneath, which is kind of a bummer. But whatever, it's okay. It's still nice. It's a nice figure. Pretty nice suit. I like this suit. Yep. Arms will go out that far. Like I said, they shift. Big ol' honkin' shoulder pads up here. Yeah. And this one popped off on here. One of the rockets popped up, but you can switch them out, switch all this stuff out. Now, one little small complaint I have about this is every time you change a pair of hands on this, you have to take this plate off. And also for the rockets that sit up here, you have to pull this off and then put the little rocket thing on right here. And same thing up here. I mean, you don't have to take off anything other than this, but this pops off, and the open rockets go here. The open shoulder cannon rockets that fold open go right here. Yeah. So, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Not terrible. It doesn't come with a flight stand. I wish they had a flight stand for this, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. And it's a 4-year-old figure at this point, so. But it is a nice figure. I really do like this. I think it was worth getting. I forget what I paid for this, but yeah, I don't think it was cheap. And these are probably cost quite a bit more now just for the same thing. But it is pretty nice. So here he is with the rockets open. You can see right here, there's the shoulder rockets. This is the pop-upable type one for the little rockets right here on his forearm. Yeah, a lot of detailing in there too, like the mechanics looking of it. It's pretty nice. Pretty well done. And then there's one for his hands, but I didn't put that on right now. It's a little bit fiddly to do on camera, so I just, for the sake of the video, I left it off. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's got the switchable little four leg plates, 5 plates that switch out with the rockets on these, and those are nicely detailed too. 2 of those, 1 for each side. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some more MCU videos, SHF MCU. I have quite a few more characters of these different types of MCU characters to film. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. And, well, I guess that's about it, guys. thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. Just takes a second. Smash that like button. Thanks, man. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do really appreciate it greatly. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for now. Take care, and we will catch you on the next one. Be well, my friends. Bye-bye for now.